Hello everyone. The title for the publication is Simulation and Empirical Equation for Thermal Stress in Alumina or Silicon Nitride Ceramic Joints Brazed to Coir or Monal Metal Alloys. The authors for the publication are Sunita Khod and Professor Mayank Goswami from the Department of Physics, IIT Roorkee. So let us start with a brief introduction and abstract of the publication. The presented study is a simulation methodology to choose the optimal material combination for a brazed ceramic metal composite material joint assembly. In this study, two types of joint assemblies are designed with and without pores. In total, 8 material combinations are tested. Von Mises stress and average volumetric stress parameters are used as a decision parameter. The analysis concludes that the joint assembly containing alumina ceramic brazed to coir material using AgC2I brazed alloy is found to have a relatively larger limit to get fractured. It is found that the porous joint structure's average thermal stress is 30 to 50% lower than the non-porous joint structure. The analysis also concludes that pores do not always deteriorate joint performance. An empirical fit equation is derived to estimate VMS value for any combination of pore shape, size, location, porosity, and material properties. An empirical linear equation is also derived to predict the effective CT of the joint as a function of microstructure and material properties. So, in this study, 8 material combinations are tested with two joint assembly designs JA1 and JA2. The thermal stress analysis is performed for heating these joint assemblies from 300 Kelvin to 1200 Kelvin, and then the analysis performed for both porous and non-porous joint assemblies, and then stress and strain parameter are estimated and the optimal material combination corresponding to minimum stress value is estimated, and then the analysis is repeated for different pore content, that is pore shape, size, and location in the braze interlayer of the joint assembly are varied, and the effect of different pore content is estimated, and then the optimal combination of pore shape, size, and location are derived, and then an empirical non-linear equation to predict VMS and CTE as a function of microstructure parameters are derived. This figure shows the two types of the joint assembly JA1 and JA2. The pore distribution is also shown here. The Ancaster boundary condition and fixed displacement and rotation are used as the joint assemblies are fixed in the operation. The design of the two joint assemblies is chosen similar to the joint assemblies used in real world application for aerospace and automotive industries. So, the thermal stress for heating the joint assemblies for different material combinations is estimated and contour plots are plotted. The analysis or the results shows that the von Mises stress increases from left to right and top to bottom. This is because the CT parameter or coefficient of thermal expansion is an important parameter for the joint performance. As we are going from left to right, the CT mismatch is increasing in these material combination, and so the von Mises stress or thermal stress is increasing, and same holds as we go from 1 to 5, 2 to 6, 3 to 7, and 4 to 7. It is found that this C1 combination, which is corresponds to alumina ceramic coir metal alloy and AgC2I brazed alloy, possesses the minimum von Mises stress, that is 1.39 GPa, and others are having the higher value. So this one combination is the optimal material combination out of these 8 ceramic metal composite material combinations. The results for the porous joint assembly, that is the joint assembly design containing pores, concludes that the distribution of the von Mises stress is same as that of non-porous, that is increasing from left to right and top to bottom. However, this maximum value is lower than the non-porous joint assembly. This is because earlier there were no pores and the assembly was solid. Now, due to the presence of pores, the stress is redistributing, and so the overall stress or stress bearing capacity of the joint assembly is increasing. And then the average volumetric thermal stress for these two joint assemblies are estimated and plotted. It can be seen that the C1 combination possesses 147 MPa von Mises stress, and it is increasing for other combinations. This is having combinations which are corresponding to lower coefficient of thermal expansion. And also, if we compare these two values for J1 without pores and J1 with pores, it can be seen that for porous J1 assembly, the average thermal stress is lower than non-porous joint assembly. It is 97 MPa for porous J1 assembly and 147 MPa for non-porous J1 assembly. So we can say that the presence of pores is increasing the stress bearing capacity of the joint assembly designs. And then the comparison between the ultimate tensile strength of different material combinations and the von Mises stress is estimated and plotted. It is found that the difference is highest for the C1 and C2 material combination than the other C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8 material combinations. This is because these materials possesses the lower von Mises stress, so they can bear thermal stress to higher ranges, and so these can be used for higher temperature applications. And then the effect of pore content, that is the real world assemblies contain different shapes of pores, different sizes of pores, and at different locations in the joint assembly. So we design different shapes, that is sphere, cubical, irregular, and mixed means containing both irregular and regular shaped voids. So, and then performed the thermal stress analysis. It is found that the joint assembly containing mixed combination of pores, that is containing a mixture of irregular and regular shaped pores, possesses the minimum average thermal stress or can bear higher thermal stress. And then the pore size is also varied from 0.01 mm to 0.1 mm, and it is found that the 0.04 mm pore size possesses the minimum average thermal stress. So we can say that 0.04 mm sized pores for 0.2 mm base layer in thickness are the optimal pore sizes. And then the location of the pores is varied. Firstly, these are distributed near the ceramic material interface, and then at the center of the joint assembly, and then near the metal of the joint assembly. And it is found that the near ceramic location is possessing lower average thermal stress, so means these can bear higher ranges of thermal stress, and so these can be used. And as we found that the joint assembly containing mixed shaped pores for 0.024 sized and present near the ceramic material interface can be used. And after that, an empirical equation for von Mises stress prediction is derived from the simulation data, and nonlinear polynomial equation is fitted. The equation is fitted using the polynomial regression AI model, and it is found that the prediction of this fitted equation is linear, and this equation can be used to predict the von Mises stress as a function of volume of the pore size of the pore, location of the pore, and total porosity content, and effective molecular mass, which is a material property of the joint assembly. And then a linear equation is also derived for VMS by neglecting the higher order degree parameters. And then these two equation 2 and 3 are equated to derive the equation for the effective CT parameter of the joint. And this is, and the equation 5 present the derived empirical linear equation for effective CT parameter. This equation predicts the effective CT of a brazed ceramic metal joint assembly. The parameters, this is the parameters which affects are volume of the pore or shape of the pore, size, location, total porosity content in the braze or joint interface region, or the effective molecular mass of the joint assembly. The values of different coefficients are listed in this table 4 uh, along with the units. And then CT parameter for some of the random combinations are predicted, and it is found that the prediction between the actual and predicted effective CT value is between 10 to 12%. So we can conclude that a composite sample can be scanned using a non-destructive technique to give the microstructure properties, that is pore shape, size, location and total porosity content given its constituent material. So one may predict the VMS and effective CT using these empirically derived equation and information by the NDT without putting sample under thermal stress, destroying it or reducing its overall operational age. One may also optimize the combination of the constituents material for welding technique even before the sample is used.